doing well, and you know that Virat Kohli is near to the Sachin Tendulkar's 100 hundreds.
Yeah.
And do you think that he can achieve the feat, and what time span do you think he will take to complete the 100 or he can?
I don't know about the time span, but he's young enough, and I'm sure that the way he's playing, that he can achieve anything he wants to achieve. And it would be something to be quite happy to achieve if he can get that 100.
Your memory in Calcutta last.
I do have not some very good memories off the field situation when I was refereeing and so on. But we've always had a few problems. But coming to Calcutta and playing here, it's been excellent. It's been a very great part of my cricketing life. The people are very friendly, and they love sport. So can do anything. I just love coming here.
What is wrong with West Indian cricket? West Indies cricket. They didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah.
What is wrong with it?
No, that's disappointing. But the point is that they now realize that how important it is. There's the one-day competition, and people expect them. We've won 6 World Cups, and we've only 15 million, 5 million people, and different walks of life. So we've done very well in that department. But I think they now have to put a little bit more effort into the cricket in general.
Mr. Lloyd, don't you think that T20 cricket is destroying the mentality of Test cricket?
Well, I've said time and again that T20 is an exhibition and Test cricket is an examination. And I think that our youngsters seem to be getting this habit of trying to hit the ball out of the ground so that they can get a contract somewhere. And I don't like that. I would like to see we go back to a situation where you go on tour, you can blood a youngster. Can't do that now. If you go to England, you play 2 games, test match, one day, and then you've gone. They don't learn anything about the country, and they don't learn anything about playing cricket in England, or Australia for that matter, or India for that matter. I think India went somewhere the other day, and they played 2 warm-up games, and they lost the series. Now, surely you have to play more games so that people could get acclimatized and so on. And we just, I suppose it's giving the young player a better standard of living. But you can't sacrifice good cricket for that. I think we now have to have a look at the situation and assess how we can improve it.
Mr. Lloyd, Calcutta is a city of Saurav Ganguly. So you came here. Did you talk with Mr. Saurav Ganguly?
I spoke to him yesterday, but he's gone to South Africa. So when he comes to England, he said we can have a decent chat.
Okay. About Team India, what would you like to tell?
Sorry?
About Team India, what would you like to tell?
Well, what I like about India is they seem to have a much balanced side now. Fast bowling is pretty good. They have good spinners. They have wonderful batsmen. So I think they've got a real top team now. And if they continue in this vein, they'll be around between 1 and 2 for quite a while. The cricket is quite exciting.
Mr. Lloyd,
No, you have already finished. Have it.
Doing well, and you know that Virat Kohli is near to the Sachin Tendulkar's 100 hundreds.
Yeah.
And do you think that he can achieve the feat, and what time span do you think he will take to complete the 100 or he can?
I don't know about the time span, but he's young enough, and I'm sure that the way he's playing, that he can achieve anything he wants to achieve. And it would be something to be quite happy to achieve if he can get that 100.
Clive, your opinion on the T20 league?
Sorry?
Mr. Lloyd, one thing is that
Somebody is
বলে দিয়েছে কোয়েশ্চেনটা তো বলে দিয়েছে টি20 এক কোয়েশ্চেন করছে
নিজের আগে ঠিক হোক তারপর কথা
I would like to, sure, it's quite exciting, T20, but I don't want it to lose Test cricket, because of that. it's obvious that this has given the player a much better living. But Test cricket is still important as far as I'm concerned, and I hope that we can see a lot more of it.
Mr. Lloyd, after cricket, you have a lot of work done with as a match referee.
Yes.
So, what do you say about the wicket of Cape Town? What was controversial on India versus South Africa match?
Well, I don't think anything was wrong with the pitch. Somebody made 100 on that same pitch, and a wearing pitch. So I think it's just application, and I'm wondering if that had happened in India, with what they would have done to the groundsperson. You know, because if you lose in a day and a bit, the first thing they look at is the pitch. I think India had a turning pitch here the other day, and everybody, said some terrible things about the pitch. If you're playing top-class cricket, you should be able to handle those sort of things. And I didn't see the pitch in Cape Town. It didn't look a bad pitch.
Okay.
It's just that people got out to some very bad shots.
So you rate that a good pitch?
Well, it's a test pitch.
Test pitch.
And there's a guy who batted and made 100 and odd. So you can't dismiss the pitch as terrible. You have to look at the overall thing.
Mr. Lloyd, do you think there are any comparison about Vivian Richards and Virat Kohli? Their batting style is the same.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Do you find any similarity between Richards and Virat Kohli?
No, well, they're two different players, different type of players. But they're people who you'd want to pay to watch play because they're both exciting.
Sir, do you think the financial clout of the three superpowers, Australia, England and India, is it hampering the equality of the game, and was it more equal during your times in terms of financial power?
I like that question. The point is that I couldn't see all these board members sitting down and saying to the rest of the people, 3 countries are getting 180 million and the rest are getting 80. And one of them who getting 80 million is now nearly 100 years into that association. To me, if you escalate, you're now up there with the rest, everybody should get the same thing. Look at the Premier League. Does Manchester United get more than Liverpool? Does Arsenal get more than Chelsea? No, they get the same. Good? And the same thing should happen where our cricket is concerned. And don't forget, West Indies, we have 14 islands, whilst the other countries are just one country. And it takes us a lot of money to hold our tournaments because we got to fly everywhere. We can't go by boat or train or a bus or anything like that. So, to me, everybody should get the same. But if you're the top, you get a little bit more for being there, or number 2, number 3. But you must have enough money to look after your cricket. You can't give 3 countries, a great set of money and the rest. It is not fair at all.